What up, world? It's your partner Art Power again on this awesome day. So today we're going to be in week 3 of my curriculum, um, Project Egress, right? So the name of this particular session is called Your Character Defines You. And I guess a lot of times when people think about character, they don't understand how important character is in the world, like how it plays a major role in doors opening for you. I know this sounds cliche, but we've all heard it 1,000 times. First impression is everything. You could be a genius, right? Super intelligent, and people would judge you based off your appearance. You'll never get a chance to go through a door based on your character. And a lot of times people don't, when they think about character, they don't think about how um how our appearance matters, how we communicate matters, um, the respect we give people, how that matters, having integrity, things of that nature, right? Um, there's an old saying said, your character can get you through doors, uh, money can't, meaning that you can be rich and um be very powerful, but because of your character and what you show people, people won't want to deal with you. Particularly if you're arrogant, you cocky, you talk to people condescending, make people feel like they're nothing. They don't care nothing about your money. Your money means nothing to them. They don't even want to deal with you because of your character, right? So those things are extremely important. So I'm going to make my presentation a little shorter today than what I normally do, because sometimes I can be long-winded. And so I want to get into it, right? So I'm gonna share my screen with y'all today and kind of go through some slides and talk to them, give you something to think about, and we're gonna get the ball rolling today. So if I can find my what am I looking for? Where was that? Y'all bear with me for a minute. Bear with me. The people, y'all forgive me for taking up too much of y'all time, right? So let's get into it. Let's talk about what character is. Character is one of the qualities or features that make up and distinguish an individual or thing. Everything has character, right? A car has character. Think about it from this perspective. A car has character. Everything about that car distinguishes it, or every function of the car makes it function, right? So meaning the windows roll down, the engine cranks, the wheels turn. That's character. It's the qualities or features of a thing or individual. So I just want to drop that on you. I want to use that analogy to kind of give you an understand like everything has character. And so with human beings, it's a little different. We have character. So I think there are five qualities of characters for human beings that distinguish us from everything and everyone else, right? And those things are extremely important. We start looking at who we are when we present ourselves to people, how we need to show up to people so that we can be successful, right? Number one is your appearance, like I said. Two, your communication skills. Three is your respect. Four is integrity, and one is and five is love. So we talk about uh, parents, right? A lot of people, I always see people say they don't care about what people think about them. Yes, you do. You lying because we might not care what most people think about us that don't know us, but there are a selected group of individuals we are concerned about what they think about us, how they view us. And so whether we're trying to fit in, um, and what's the latest fad or latest trend, or we're trying to appeal to another individual to try to draw them into who we are and get them to understand who we, get them to see us for who we are. So when you look at that, your character, is a reflection of who you are as a person. Um, it's you base your friendships off of that, your relationships. Um, and a lot of people don't understand it can also affect your work opportunities. Nothing against women that wear long fingernails or certain colors or whatever, but when you're talking about the professional world, um, being in the world, especially corporate America, there are certain things, a certain look you have to have. Um, Even when it comes to guys, some professions don't like men that have dreadlocks or twists or whatever. And a lot, so some professions you can't wear your dreads and you have to put it back in the ponytail. So those are just things I'm just thinking about. Me coming from uh, being a program director of programs and me being someone that looked at who I was hiring, there were certain things being in certain arenas. I knew that there was a certain look that had to be at. Even with me having tattoos, when I go to certain settings and certain spaces, I don't show my tattoos because I know that automatically uh, will make people be judgmental towards me. And most people don't know my background unless I share it with them because of uh, how I carry myself and how I present myself. So that was just something I just wanted to throw out there. Be mindful of how you presentation is everything. Be mindful how you present yourself to people. Um, you, when it comes to communication, we got to be better at communicating. Things I always try to tell people particularly in a professional environment, is avoid using a lot of slang. Um, Definitely being repetitive. Repeating yourself. Um, Talking in moderate tone. People don't like loud people. People don't like loud people. Uh, Try to speak clearly. Take your time speaking when you're talking. Also, listen. You know, a lot of times people have challenges because they try to overtalk people. You be so adamant about trying to get your point across that you don't listen to what the other person is saying, and so you can never fully understand what's going on. And I think a lot of people do that in relationships, and that's how a lot of disagreements start. Even when people argue, when you got two people arguing, they can never come to an agreement because guess what? Both of them think they're right, and both of them are trying to overtalk each other and get that point across. So that's just something I was thinking about majorly. Respect. It's big. Um, and respect is simply treating people the way you want to be treated. If you don't like people cursing at you, don't curse at them. If you don't like people talking loud, you don't talk loud to them. If you don't like people to take your things without asking you, then don't take nothing from someone else. You always have to be mindful of how you treat people, man. And that's what I give out. I always try to reciprocate. I want what I give to be reciprocated to me. So I always try to be mindful of how I treat people. Uh, and so, because I want them to treat me the same way in return. Another thing is integrity, man. I think a lot of people lack that. Um, it's simply honor your word, man. Be sincere. You know, have values and morals and be trustworthy. Don't nobody like a liar and a thief. Point blank, period. You can't be trusted. So you got to wrap your brain around that when you start dealing with people. And then lastly, love, right? Um, Man, that's a universal thing. Be genuine in that. Uh, be loyal and show people that you really care for them. You really want to see them succeed. You really want to see them do well. And so with this curriculum, um, you know, there's a lot of engagement that comes from using flip charts. These PowerPoint slides are part of the curriculum I have. Also, there are handouts that are given with each exercise based off the information that was covered. Um, there's also a pre and post questionnaire um, from the beginning to see if your answers change from when you first start to when you finish. And there's a post evaluation overall about what was your perspective or what did you think about the information you was given um, during this curriculum. So with that being said, um, that's what I got for y'all. Just like I said, I want to keep it brief today. Um, if anyone's interested in purchasing a curriculum, you can go to my website, www.egressconsultantsservices.com, and purchase the curriculum. You can either purchase uh, the facilitator's guide separately, or you can purchase the work with participants separately, or you can purchase them in sets. So again, I appreciate y'all taking my time. May take the time out your day to listen to watch my video. So again, go to www.egressconsultants.com um, and just check out my website. There's a lot of information on there, and I think it'll be extremely helpful to you. And continue to and like and subscribe to my channel. Support me. Like I said, every week I'll be presenting something to you, just to kind of help you wrap your brain around, um, developing yourself as an individual, because I'm always in a space of developing myself. And so, with that being said, um, hey man, y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Um, and God bless you. Peace.